Hi everybody, sports reporter Peyton Taylor here at my very own high school where I graduated from, here to interview some lovely soccer ladies and coaches about where they see themselves this season and what they hope to accomplish. Sports reporter Peyton Taylor here with Drew Taylor today at Johnson High School. How are you today, Drew?
I'm good.
What do you expect for this season for your Lady Jags?
I think compared to the last few years, we're going to have a better chance with playoffs and against other teams because of our new district.
Y'all had a significant loss up top. Annie, she was kind of like a powerhouse up top. How do y'all think y'all are going to be after that loss?
In my opinion, we're going to have to make up for it in the midfield. Jaden is moving to that 6, and she's really strong with dribbling and shooting.
Can you elaborate a little more on how y'all are going to fix that problem?
We have some JV players coming up as sophomores. I will be moving to the center forward rather than attacking mid, and we have Lily on the wing, and we have options for the other wing like Greer and Ripley.
And y'all have previously, the last couple of years, made it to playoffs but not gone past first round. Do you see yourselves making it this year to playoffs?
Yes, I see going at least like 2 or 3 rounds, especially with that new district.
And what do y'all think y'all have to do to accomplish that, knowing that y'all aren't the team y'all were the years before?
With a lot of the team leaving and new people coming up, I think we have to work a lot on our chemistry and on and off the field relationships.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Hi, this is sports reporter Peyton Taylor here with
Sadi Hernandez.
How are you doing today, Sadi?
Very good, very happy to be here.
And how long have you played for Johnson?
Since my freshman year.
And freshman through where we are today, your senior year actually, how well has this program come throughout the years?
It has improved a lot over the years. We made it to playoffs my sophomore year, and then my junior year as well, and then I'm hoping to make it to playoffs again this year.
What do you think y'all have to do to accomplish that? I've heard a lot of people saying that we want to make it to playoffs. We know the team dynamic is not the same as it was last year. What do y'all think it's going to take to get to where y'all were or where y'all want to be?
I think just a lot of hard work and like team chemistry, have that like better than ever, so it can all work out in the end for us.
Y'all are also in a new district this season. How do you think that'll affect y'all's ability to make it to playoffs or just y'all's ability to come together as a team this year?
I think it would be a bit more challenging because the past years we played the best schools in our area, and now with moving districts, the teams might not be like at the same level. So if we do make it to playoffs, we might have unexpected teams or unexpected level of play.
All right. Thank you so much. As I interview most girls, a lot of them seem to think that their greatest challenge from last year moving to this year will be the team chemistry and how they will learn to work together as a team to get to playoffs like previous years. Hi, this is sports reporter Peyton Taylor here with Coach Michael Vanning today. How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm great. Today we are here at Johnson High School at one of the Lady Jags practices. How do you think we are going to succeed this season?
I think a lot of it is going to be the culture that these girls have created, the ones that have come before this group that's already on the field. I think the culture itself, like the girls generally like playing with each other. If they like playing with each other, they'll go through a brick wall for each other. So I think that, but we also have a lot of youth, so trying to get them to the same level as everyone else. That's the task that we're doing right now. So that's why we're scrimmaging a lot right now.
How can you as a coach, or what do you think you as a coach has been doing that has been trying to connect those youth with your kind of veteran varsity players?
What we did this year was we went through and we had a mentorship. So we took a returner and put them with a new varsity player. So that way they lift with them, they hang out with them, they interact. So that way if they see them on there, it gives them that bond, to that connection to there. But we also did the same thing with the JV and any of the bubble girls who are JV and varsity players, we made sure that they're always connected with someone who's been in the program for a long time.
Most of the girls that you've recently brought up this year have never played on a varsity setting in any of their high school years, which is not a bad thing. Most of them are sophomores, but what do you think? What do you expect from them when they first step onto the field, their first varsity game, their first minute? What are you going to expect?
At first, probably messing up a couple times, and their head's gonna spin. It's like that. But a lot of these girls are playing club level soccer, which they're playing against girls that are already in high school. It is a little different. High school soccer is different than club soccer. But one of the things that I'm hoping for is that the amount of scrimmaging that we're doing together in the preseason games. We have two really tough ex-district opponents that we're going against. We're playing Dripping Springs, Anderson again, who gave us, a really good game during last couple of years. We're scrimmaging them so that way they can get ready and they can see the speed right away. And then some of our tournaments, we're playing Bowie non-district. We're playing a lot of teams that we've had in the past to get us ready for district, because that's really what matters. And hopefully by then they'll be game ready to go.
And in the previous years, your Lady Jags have been able to go all the way to playoffs, not make it past first round, but this year, do you hope to make it to playoffs and also make it past that first round?
That's the goal. That was one of the mentalities that this senior group wanted. This senior group wanted to go past that first round. They're working hard. That was the first thing they said. I said, "What's the expectation for this year?" And they said, "To get past the first round, keep going." We were real close last year, and the year before was just our first entry into the playoffs as a young program, 6A program here in Central Texas, and I think we're in a good district. We're favorable. We won't have to play some of the top ranking teams in Texas. We'll be going south to play more top ranked teams in South Texas, but I think our goal is to do well in district, place high enough to where our seating's good, and then we play a more favorable matchup for us to keep us going down the line so we can get to the third, fourth round if possible.
What are some words of encouragement that you could say to your Lady Jags that would just let them know that it's gonna be a good year? We're gonna come together as a team. Like, just some words of encouragement. What can you say to them?
One, that mistakes are gonna happen. It's okay. It's okay to mess up. It's in practice. I want you to mess up. If we don't mess up, we'll never learn. I'm okay with that. Second is really be coachable. If we're asking you to do something, it's because we see something different. And so they need to be able to move on the fly, be coached on the fly, change what they do on the fly. And then finally, communication.
Thank you so much, Coach.
Depth for the entire season and for the future of this program. That makes sense? Okay? But like I said, there's going to be times when a group's up, a group's down, whatever. Okay? But, today, both groups were on fire at times, and that's what I wanted to see. That's what we want to see. Okay? That makes our decision as coaches on who to play a little bit more difficult. Okay? So, because at the end of this 9 weeks, which is, so next week, most likely on Tuesday, we'll have a new list coming out. There will be some changes, so that way you can see. All right. Other than that, please make sure your grades are good, because if your grades are bad, that kind of like